Ever been on a museum tour with a guide who seems to be going rogue? Well, as waves of recent retirees flood museums becoming docents, the experience is proving mixed for the institutions. Here with the story is WSJ's Ellen Gamerman. Ellen, thanks so much for being with us. So we know with baby boomers retiring, there are waves of people out there who may love art and want something to do. Are they showing up at the doors of museums looking to volunteer?
They are. It's a great place if you, as you say, if you love art and you want to give back, as many seniors do. And the number of senior volunteers is going to increase almost 23% in the next 5 years. So this wave is going to be ongoing, and museums are a great place for a lot of them to try.
And publicly, the museums say, hey, we welcome all these volunteers. But behind closed doors, what are you hearing?
Well, it's a kind of a mix of a couple of things. One thing is museums themselves are in transition, and they're trying to attract a younger, more diverse crowd. But a lot of their docents are older and have been with the institution for years and years, maybe even longer than some of the staff members have been alive. So they're trying to update the program, but then they're also dealing with this sometimes entitled group of people who don't want to change necessarily.
So tell us in your reporting some of the sort of more interesting docents gone wild stories you've heard.
Right. So for all the docents gone tame, there are also some docents gone wild who I've heard stories of tour guides touching the art, making up facts, being rude to guests, objecting to nudity in the art and sort of tallying the number of naked ladies that they find and avoiding those works.
Very interesting. So are museums thinking in some cases it's better just to have paid guides than to rely on volunteers?
Some of them are going in that direction. It's just think about it. Someone asks you to do something you don't want to do. Are you more likely to do it if you're working for free or if you're working for a salary?
Absolutely. It's easier to mutiny when you're doing it for free, right?
Exactly.
But aren't these docent jobs, especially in some of the more high-profile institutions, sort of hard to get? I mean, there's certain training that you need to have, correct?
Oh, yeah. They're very competitive at the big museums. First of all, you might not even get chosen to train.
Right.
They're at a lot of museums, there are hundreds of applications and maybe 30 get chosen for a class. The training can go on for a year. You write papers, you study, you learn the finer points of public speaking.
Right. So perhaps at the Met, it's safe to say there are fewer cases of docents gone wild, maybe. I don't know. Thank you so much, Ellen Gamerman, for that.